Wow. All right. So, we are in Grand Island, Nebraska at Bosselman Travel Center. We've been here before. So when we were having issues with the APU, we called around and that carrier place right over there said that they had a part for us. We paid for it, they left it outside, and they ended up selling us a used part. And they never told me it was a used part. Anyways, this is where we're gonna be, maybe for the next 2 days, because like I said, this can't drop till Monday. And we're gonna end up being super early. Super early. Look how this is trying to lift out. Oh, maybe it's always like that. Yeah, I think it's always been like that, and I just never paid attention to it. I mean, I'll be honest, the money wasn't like super high for this week, but being able to take it easy has been really nice. Has been super duper nice. So, let me get these dogs out. I'm gonna walk them around, and then we'll take you guys over there and we'll show you guys what it looks like over here. I know they got like a tank set up and some other stuff, and it's super hot. Got the APU running for the AC, and get these dogs outside, and I'll get back to you guys. This is the second place today where we took them where they got stickers in their feet. So it looks like they got a dog park over here. It's so hot outside right now. It is ridiculous. I love when these places have these dog parks. Huh, don't you, fat butts? So you like these places, huh? Ooh, I guess they got a pretty good restaurant in here too. Like I said, I gotta walk these dogs out. Mackie, what are you doing? Come on, fat butts. Let's go to the doggy park. All right, we'll be back in a few hours, okay? Huh? Fat butts, you'll watch over Mackie for me?
Open this park, so you have to pick it up.
Look at that little bitty fire hydrant. That's funny, dude. So we parked in the dirt lot next door because I figured with the trucks, there was some trucks parked along this road. I figured this place was full. Come look at this fire hydrant, fat butts. Look at that. That's funny. All right, guys, good morning. We are no longer at that truck stop. It is Friday at 2 o'clock. We stayed there for a little bit. We had dinner, breakfast. So let's see, we had dinner. What I have, the egg cheeseburger. You got the Philly cheesesteak macaroni and cheese. Her macaroni and cheese was really good. My burger, the patty itself had like no flavoring at all. Really wasn't that great. They did have a really good Bloody Mary. I had a Bloody Mary and then a Stella for dinner. You had like pure rubbing alcohol or something, didn't you?
Old-fashioned.
2 old fashions. Ooh, way too strong for me. Woke up this morning. I got their stuffed biscuits and gravy, which says it was going to be, the biscuits were going to be stuffed with scrambled eggs, I think maybe some cheese, and like your choice of like sausage or bacon. I chose bacon because the gravy that's on top of it had sausage anyways. And basically they brought out 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits with gravy poured over top of it. Gravy was okay, kind of weird with I don't know. I wasn't impressed with the food. The atmosphere, I was gonna record it But to be completely honest with you, there were so many people in there at all times. Like I've said before, I don't mind recording. I don't mind people like looking at me, but I try to not. What's the word, woman?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Not like be in people's businesses, and get a bunch of people on camera, you know. Yeah, it is a public place. Like if we were walking around, let's say like a car show or something, you're gonna be in my film. But like in a restaurant setting, I'm not gonna push that on people. If there's only a couple of people in there, I'd probably walk through. The atmosphere is really cool in there. They got like a car up on a car lift. They got some motorcycles hanging from the ceiling, stuff like that. It is considered a pilot. You can use your pilot points there for showers and stuff. So we did get a shower. Was that this morning? Yeah, that was this morning. Got us a shower this morning. The Wi-Fi there was terrible again. Even though we have full service on our phones, or full bars on our phones, it's just absolutely horrendous for the speeds. So we've decided to go ahead and pick up and leave today. We have 10 more hours to get to Ogden, Utah. Lita's found Rock Springs, Wyoming. There's a TJ Maxx in Rock Springs, Wyoming. We're gonna hit up.
Well, we're probably just gonna stop in Rock Springs.
Oh, do you want to go ahead and stop and sleep there?
We gotta talk about it.
Oh yeah. So we probably will be sleeping in Rock Springs tonight. Maybe push it into Wyoming a little further. Maybe stay at an Old America until Sunday. We can drop this Monday at 6 o'clock in the morning. My brother's loaded up. He's headed to St. Louis to meet with Mason. They're going to take the 70 over. He's got a drop in southern Utah. I don't remember where. Salina, Utah. Mason's going to follow him over that way. They're going to allow him to drop Sunday night. As long as they get there before 8:30, they're going to unload him Sunday night. We can't unload till 6 o'clock. We're all going to meet up at a place after we're all done, and then we're all going to go out to the land. Oh no, we're going to hit up a Walmart and get some supplies, some groceries and stuff like that, so we can cook on the land and all that. We'll meet up. That's probably when my footage will flip over to our other channel. If you're not aware, we have a separate channel for the homestead version. I call it homestead. I mean, a lot of stuff has changed since we bought the land, obviously. Like, I figured we'd be building out there already. But 2x4s went from like $2 a 2x4 up to like $8 a 2x4. We're checking on some 40-foot containers. It does look like they're coming down in price a little bit, but they're still not where I want them to be. There's some places you can get them, like Chicago, Illinois, like as cheap as $3,000 for a container, but it seems like still on like the western side, like especially around Salt Lake, they're still in like the $5,000-$6,000 range, and they're more used than I would like. Like, I don't want to have to deal with like a rusty container when I'm building a house. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of rust, but I don't want to have to deal with like having to completely rust treat the containers as we're building the house, if we still even decide to use containers. I'm kind of under the impression of just doing like a block brick house. I mean, I can do all that myself. I was a brick mason for many years. I can do a block brick house pretty easily. I mean, basically do all the walls. The house we lived in when we lived in Georgia with my parents, that whole house was nothing but block. And my parents ended up going in and putting some furring strips on the walls and putting sheetrock. But when we originally moved in, like, it was block outside and it was block inside. So that may be an option. We might just have to come back and maybe do sheetrock later on one day and go like that. They make this type of insulation that you can fill the cells with. Every cell that you don't have concrete in, you can fill it with like this insulation stuff. So it will help out with that. I don't know. I still haven't decided what to do about that. But as we're on the land, all that's probably going to get switched over to the channel's called Hillside Homestead. It's down in the description, along with my brother's channel. I do plan on doing a lot of Sur-Ron riding while we're out there. That'll probably be on this channel. But the homestead, I don't even know if we're going to be doing anything on the land other than like hanging out, drinking beer, and cooking, huh? We're going to go fishing. We don't have any plans. We don't have any equipment that we're going to rent out or that we're going to rent. I have no idea what the plans are with it. Honestly, it's like it's been so long since we've been out there. I just want to go out there and feel the dirt. This will be Mackie's first time. My son Mason's bringing his dog Grayson. That'll be his first time. Here's a funny story. So my son Mason, he's driving his truck out with his old lady and his dog, and they were gonna sleep in the truck on the way out. Now his dog has like severe anxiety. Like the dog doesn't even like walking down the hallway. He like shakes, and he's a big dog. Like he's pit bull and maybe like Great Dane mixed with maybe some other stuff in there. It's a big dog, but he's the biggest baby ever. So they stop at the Tennessee Welcome Center, leaving Georgia, and they try sleeping there. And they're basically having to sleep in their seats, lean back, whatever, however you sleep in a truck that doesn't have a bed in it. And the dog's just freaking out. They couldn't do it. They ended up having to get a hotel room last night. They ended up getting kicked out of the first hotel room. Not really kicked out. They hadn't actually got in the room, but as they walked up and they were getting ready to pay for the room, and they were bringing their dog up, the woman's like, how much does your dog weigh? I think Mason lied when he was like, oh, 60 pounds. They're like, we don't allow dogs over 40 pounds. It's like, how ridiculous is that?
Either you allow dogs or you don't.
Yeah, you can't, I don't know, you can't discriminate. I don't feel, I mean, you can, it's your business,
Yeah.
But that's
Stupid.
animal lovers, I'm telling you, if they get wind that you're discriminate, good luck to you. Anyways, yeah, so try to make it to Rock Springs tonight. I mean, we might not even make it to Rock Springs. I might shut it down early and hit it tomorrow.
Just saying, like,
we're not in a big hurry. It's been great. It's been absolutely amazing not having to like push. It does hurt our overall weekly rate, but honestly not that much. I don't think it's hurt us as much as you would think. Like we've been basically sitting around this whole week. So anyways, that's the deal. I'm gonna the motorcycle we bought for Sturgis is still out there. I'm gonna pay my son to load it up in his truck and bring it to the house in Georgia. So we'll have the motorcycle out there. That'll be nice. Because we've had some trouble with some registration issues with it. Like California's like, oh, this is all the paperwork that you need, and then we try to register with Georgia, and Georgia's like, this isn't all the paperwork you need, and so we try to go back to California, and you can't get California to answer emails, you can't get California to answer phone calls, you can't get California to do anything. It's been an absolute nightmare. They're still blaming COVID for everything. If this phone falls off this thing one more time, I'm gonna throw it out the window. So that's pretty much the update. I mean, it was a decent truck stop. I mean, some friendly staff. Restaurant was okay. If you're gonna go there, I would stick to maybe some mac and cheese stuff. Her mac and cheese was really good.
Yeah.
My burger, I would get the burger. Maybe there's some other things that are good. I asked the waitress, I'm like, look, what's good? She's like, oh, our burgers are good. I'm like, yeah, but you guys don't have a burger with an egg on it. She's like, oh, yeah, we do. It's called the Farmhouse something. I'm like, wow, sign me up. Ended up being pretty bad. So, I don't know. We're going to leave that there with you. We're going to truck on down the road. There's not much to see or do along the 80. If you guys don't know, it's a pretty boring drive, but I'll be honest, I would rather drive into nothing than I would have to deal with some of these cities. So it is what it is. We'll see you guys later.